Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P today stands for piss. I have to pee. I'm really sorry.
What?
I gotta pee. I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Is this a bit?
No, I really do have to pee. I just realized. And you know I can't hold it. I'll be right back. Do you want me to leave the door open so we can still talk?
No.
Okay.
That is not the guest bathroom that she's using. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clean that. Wow, well, welcome to today's episode. I guess I will start. I've had a very busy week, okay, with the current climate change. It's gotten cooler here, so it's been really nice. I spent the morning just on the roof. I have a roof. I don't know if you knew that about me, but I do have a roof. And I was sitting on it and I was scrolling through my phone. It really helped me start the day off in a good mood because when I finished with that activity, Curtis was doing his stretches on the roof, shirtless in front of me. And listen, if you can't get turned on by your husband on your roof, who the hell are you gonna get turned on someone else's roof? Can I get a RuPaul? Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You move so delicately, like a gazelle.
Thank you.
With a broken leg.
Should I change my name to Gazelle?
No, we are here today to come back to Global All-Stars for reasons unclear.
Unclear.
No, I am, okay. I know we've been really hard, but I'm having fun at times.
I have not been hard watching this series.
There are moments where I go, we have so much ahead of us. So is there any checking in we need to do with you? How are you? Do you have a life?
I'm good. I started therapy.
Wow, brag. Okay. Now that the weather is so much nicer, you should get out of the house more and do drag.
I actually went to, you know what? That's funny that you say that because I will be at Fat Slut this Friday, the 20th. Wow. I'm going to be there with my good Judy Meatball and people like Cornbread and all of them.
And a girl named
so I'm
Judy.
Very excited. Wow. And then the following Saturday, I'll be at Bottomless Brunch at Idle Hour.
I love that brunch. It's so fun.
It's really fun. I'm excited.
Because you get to sit in an air-conditioned dog.
You get to sit in
the dressing room. It's an air-conditioned dog.
It's a dog.
I've sat in many air-conditioned rooms, but one shaped like a dog, there's something different about it.
Yeah.
It's magic.
It just hits different.
It's like an AMC commercial by Miss Kidman. Speaking of, I'm about to pull an Alexis, and I realized that.
The hottest couple or whatever, the perfect couple.
The perfect couple.
Yeah.
I just started it.
Oh, you started it?
Started the first episode.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's really good.
I'm loving it.
I told you it kind of gives that show Revenge, first season Revenge vibes, which you love.
I loved Revenge.
Emily Van Camp and the other one.
Can I say this though? Do you ever feel like a superhero when, obviously I know that the main girl is not American because I watched Bad Sisters. But the guy that she married or was supposed to marry, he's also doing an American accent, but I didn't know who he was. And then as he was doing that really long speech to Nicole Kidman in the first episode, which didn't make a lot of sense, I thought that whole scene was stupid. I was like, that's not how... Oh my God, my brother's calling me.
Why is that his picture?
Hello? Did you call me to cough?
Why was your picture for your twin brother naked Shrek?
It's a twin thing. You wouldn't get it.
One other thing about that show, The Perfect Couple, obsessed with Megan Fahey, the friend, the blonde girl.
Yes.
She was in White Lotus.
Yes, love her.
White Lotus
She
2.
does a lot of laying in chaise lounges and bikini shows.
So far.
Too.
Well, she was in The Bold Type. She did a lot of walking. The mean brother married to Dakota Fanning. I think he is what Chris Pratt could have been. He's hot and dumb, and I want to look at him for a long time.
I hate Chris Pratt.
Well, yeah, but if he had not become Chris Pratt, that would be him.
Can you imagine you do this show, it becomes so successful, and your character is such a dopey, beloved figure. Everyone in America loves you. And then you gotta go and fuck it up by being a weird Christian.
All your good favor gone.
And
just like this
what?
series.
Be a Christian, do whatever you want, but don't be weird about it. Oh wait, did I finish my statement when my brother called? Yeah, while he was giving that speech, I recognized, I was like, that's a fake American accent. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I don't catch it. And I Googled, and I went, Grant, look. No, not Grant. Curtis. You know, I've been doing a lot lately, calling my husband by my brother's name.
Yeah.
Especially during sex. It's weird.
Is that why his picture is the naked Shrek?
It's a twin thing. You won't understand that. I don't want you to get confused.
But Shrek isn't a twin.
The way that we do it, we call it Shrekking. So anyway, but I showed Curtis, and yeah, he's fucking British. I did it.
That's amazing.
Fuck that guy.
That's
No, I'm just kidding.
amazing.
No, he's great. I don't know if he's great. I don't know. All right, let's get to globes.
What did you think of the mini challenge?
Listen, I've never gotten ready in a plane before, but I have been on one.
Yeah.
So I could relate.
They had to do their makeup on a plane that was moving. That was actually being moved by the pit crew.
It wasn't a real plane. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
It's not a real plane.
No. Fakes on a plane. I've never either, but I wondered, the girls that really have to travel a lot for their work, I wonder if they ever have had to. So I contacted some besties, and I want to start with Meatball. I said, Meatball, I'm taking a poll. Have you ever had to do your face on a plane? Meatball said, no. And I would never. And then I said, what's the strangest place you've ever done face? And she says, janitor's closet at a comedy club amongst the cleaning supplies. And then she added, Morgan McMichaels and Landon Sider love painting on planes.
Really?
Which tracks for Morgan, but I wouldn't
For the
suspect
attention.
Landon of doing
Why
that.
not?
Because it's in the name, like land
What do
first,
you mean
do your makeup later.
What do you mean it tracks for Morgan?
I feel like she would do that.
Why? That feels like a read, but I can't figure it out. I think
Up
it's a very
next.
attention-seeking behavior, which is funny.
Yeah.
To me. Morgan, I support you.
I asked Lady Camden, same question, and she says, I've gotten ready in a car and a train, but never a plane. I'm trying to think if there's ever been anywhere else crazy. That's all she said.
She's British, so they're
She's
very
super busy.
succinct.
She's busy
They're very succinct.
promoting her movie.
Lady Camden does drag.
Yeah.
What's it called? Are we in it, or did that get cut?
We are in it.
I got cut out of it, but you can hear her voice.
You can hear my voice.
I don't think the movie's going to do well.
I asked Denali, and she said she has not, but Mirage has. Do you want me to ask her? I said, no, don't bother people that haven't met us yet. And she said,
that is true.
She said, strangest place is probably dressing rooms for tour, because some of the theaters we travel just put us in boiler rooms and shit. Very club tease. I did have to do my makeup on a mountain one time when I filmed something in Colorado during her season of Drag Race. Remember when she ice skated on that lake?
She got ready on the lake.
She had to get ready in the mountains.
Okay, I gotta say though, if I had that opportunity, I would.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous and it was cold. Drag is inherently hot.
Yeah. I moved over to TikTok and I tried to send some messages to Dawn, but she's not accepting messages from me. And then I asked Chan, and she said, I'm happy to participate in this poll. I will be voting for Kamala in the fall. And the strangest place I've ever done my makeup is Bar Redacted.
Yeah.
And then she said, JK, it was in a Rocky Sprinter van.
Sprinter van?
A Sprinter van is like a long van. It's like it's like an airport bus.
Oh, so that's close to a plane.
Yeah.
It goes to the airport.
And then the last one is I contacted Cheryl Holes, and she sent me a voice note, and I haven't listened to it yet. So I thought we could listen to it together.
Yeah.
So this is what she said.
Hello, my diva. So lovely to hear from you. I'm not going to reply to this until you text me.
Maybe you should have listened to that, bitch. Maybe you should have listened to that. Wait, we know Cheryl Ho. We know her style. So I bet we could guess the weirdest place she's gotten into makeup. I'm gonna guess, well, she's from Essex, so it's either a spray tan place or a boutique that only sells white clothing.
What's the weirdest place you've done your makeup?
In Chicago, in the olden days. In Chicago, we used to do these, like, makeup hangouts. No one had a gig. Everyone would come over to someone's house, usually the dinosaur's house, and we would all just sit around.
I was never invited.
Wherever there was a free space. Well, because you were doing your makeup so well at that time that you had nothing to learn.
Thank you.
And then we would all just do our makeup. It was an opportunity for everyone to kind of show what new tricks they'd learned, basically. Well, I had no tricks. And Valentine Adams sat next to me, and she taught me a ton, while also being really nice, despite the fact that I did look like absolute garbage.
One time
Not
for your show, Darby Wins a Talent Show.
I love that show.
I needed, the first time, actually, I wanted roller skates. And the only place I could find them that I could go pick them up that day was in South South Chicago at a mall. I went and then I got a taxi, an old school taxi, and I took the taxi back to her show and I did my makeup in the taxi.
Really?
Yeah, and the guy thought it was funny.
Because of the way you did your makeup?
Yeah.
Let's get into these looks. Now, what they had to do was they brought fabric from home to use at a later time to create an outfit, but they don't know what they're going to use it for. And so Rue's like, hey, I love mocktails. She said mocktails with like a very hard M. She was like, mocktails. We get it. And she's like, pair up with who you want to have a drink with. So they do. Of course, no one wants to be with Nelly.
We have an update from Shez.
Uh-oh.
I know it's not that crazy, but it was for me, my nephew's 3rd birthday party in the garden with all the kids asking what I was doing.
To be fair, if I was sitting next to her while she was doing her makeup, I would also say, what are you doing? No one wanted to be with Nelly.
I do find it interesting because seeing online the thing and then watching it, I was like, oh, it's not quite as bad as what I was expecting. I wonder why they chose to show this storyline.
I think it's exacerbated by the fact that the two people who are calling her names are the favored people on the show. I don't think that it helps that it is Queen and Kitty. Maybe this is their attempt at like an underdog kind of storyline for her.
For Nelly?
Because they could very easily not have used any of those talking heads. But they chose to specifically use the talking heads where they're insulting her. So maybe they're trying to make it into this like underdog situation.
Yeah, maybe.
If that's the case, great. I'd love to see her go all the way. Listen, I'd love to go all the way myself. You know what I mean? Because I don't. Let's just go through the looks.
Let's go through the looks, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And once they're paired up, they have to trade suitcases. They have to make stuff with their partner's scraps, in Alyssa's case. And that was very fun. That was very fun for me.
Yeah, it was fun that Alyssa was pissed.
And it was fun that Tessa Testicle got this incredible... I mean, of anyone, I would want Alyssa's stuff because she's got money. I was so excited for Tessa. And she was super annoying about it, which I loved. Let's start with Pythia.
She was in the 3 group. So she had Nelly and Kitty. And I know Kitty got Pythia's trunk.
Pythia got Nelly's. Now, I think... from a viewer perspective, this looks amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think it's great.
But I think she shot herself in the foot, at least from a viewer's perspective, because when Rue was doing the walk around, she just brought her finished dress up to the table. And Rue's like, why are you showing off? Like, what? They're just showing me drawings. You've already finished the dress. And so I think the impact of her walking onto the stage with it took a little bit of the oomph out of the umph.
Because she had already seen.
Listen, don't blow your load too early. I mean, I personally prefer that. But
it's like when you
competition.
It's like when you're anywhere that there have samples, like Sam's Club or Costco, and then you go and you get a sample, and then you go and you take your mustache off and put on your sunglasses, and you get another one, and you just keep doing that. Then it's like when you buy the real thing and you take it home and eat it. It doesn't taste as good.
I forgot where that initially started. But good point. Another person from her group was Kitty, who did end up with Pythia's stuff.
Yeah.
Which she really lucked out.
She really wanted Pythia's stuff. She knew that Pythia
and it was cool as shit.
Yeah, it was cute stuff. It was RuPaul colors, so pander.
And she had the orange ostrich feathers, not chicken feathers.
I think it was cute. I think it would have had a bigger impact had everything else on her runway looked like a... Because everything she's brought so far has been cocktail.
Yes.
And that's great.
Yes.
If that's your deal.
Yeah.
But it's important to show variety.
If this had been the first thing we had seen from her as like this is her design challenge, let's see what she can pull out. It's really cute.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. But yeah, it looks just like all her other runways.
Nelania got Kitty's things, and she was very confused as to what Kitty's supposed to do. There's a black lycra, a tan lycra, and then this non-stretch floral.
Yeah.
I think she was really stressed about it because she knew that there wasn't going to be a good way to make those work together.
I don't know if y'all seen this on the internet, but everyone's saying like on her season of Italia, she was the crying queen. Like that's in large part how she copes with certain things. Like she processes it through crying about it. I think it's a pretty understandable reaction. She got this big challenge and she got fabric from someone who's been bullying her, and it's not exactly what she likes, nor is it something she knows exactly how to work with. So she cries. As she's just quietly crying, Kitty's like, why are you crying? Let her cry.
There also has got to be something. There's also something to be said for the fact that they're probably so tired, and then like I don't know,
horny.
with maybe she's like me, where if I have a plan for something and then something changes with that, it's like I can't see a way over that insurmountable change. Like I can't figure out what I'm gonna do because I had the plan for this other stuff, and now I have to do this, and I'm tired, and I'm being bullied.
In the biz,
Sucks.
in the biz, we call that autism. Queen Kong and Galavaro. Queen Kong,
I actually liked her.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot.
I thought she looked like a raptor.
I did think, but
She looked
also
like a raptor.
the fit of the.
Dinosaur?
I like that her
Raptor.
shoulders were so exaggerated.
Me too.
And then the waist was cinched. I thought she looked beautiful, and I agree with Michelle. The styling of this wig with it, really beautiful.
It's a design challenge. Go big. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought Galavaro looked great. I was happy that she tried the padding. I do agree with them that the florals, I wish they were a little bit down.
The only thing I think for me that didn't work was the placement of the flowers. I honestly think had she just pulled the flowers down a little, I don't know that she would have been in the bottom. Like,
Yeah.
Because truly, it's a cute dress. Like, I've seen that dress in a store. I would buy that dress. And yeah, the padding was... Here's the thing that I don't think judges are going to admit, though. We're so used to seeing her other body that to see her in pads that RuPaul said
It's a
were
lot of
too
padding.
big.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is true. I honestly just think we're not used to seeing Gallo like that. So I think that's why she gave her that note. I also think that RuPaul just does not vibe with Gallo. I just don't. I don't think she gets her.
I don't think she understands.
Spanish.
Tessa Testicle and Alyssa Edwards.
Oof.
I do think Alyssa's is bad. It's cocktail.
I will say this. The screenshot that is going around of her that everyone's saying, do the shoulders match them hips? And J. Jolie retweeted it, which was so funny. That screenshot, I don't think actually is how it looks. Because she does have a little bit of waist. There is a little tiny bit of shape to her.
But the
Just to be fair. I think she did a good job with combining what she had into making...
Because it did truly look like Tessa just put her scraps in there.
Yeah.
Like she kept pulling out like end pieces.
It's not great, but I don't... It's still just a sequin dress. I was surprised
she got carried through, I think, this week. Well, I do think Tessa looks absolutely incredible. She got so lucky, but also she just looks so great. And the presentation was so funny.
Yeah, she had a lot of movement. I think those feathers were itchy. This is the best she's ever looked. I was absolutely blown away. She's just... Yes.
Vanity Vane and Soa de Muse. Let's start with Soa. She didn't Soa anything at all, but I actually think she looks okay. There was just no sewing.
Is this a level
There's no hemming
that we expect on Global All-Stars? No. There have been multiple occasions where her taste, I have felt, maybe is not up to that level.
Yeah.
And I think this outfit paired with her lip sync outfit, I think kind of further proved that. But good on her for trying, and I love her makeup.
Yeah, her makeup looked
Queen
great.
Kong helped her with her makeup, and that's sweet. I think that's so nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Thank
that
you,
was nice to
Queen.
see that kind of
Thank you.
reaching. You know, we never see Australians and French people together.
Doing their makeup together. I can't remember the last time that happened.
No. And then Vanity Vane, she ended up scrapping her entire look and then taking those scraps and putting them on. Actually, I think it was cool. It was different from everyone else.
Yeah.
She made it her own with like the body paint and such as.
The winner of this week's challenge for the first time ever is
Tessa Testicle. Congrats, Tessie.
Guten Tag, you bitch.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her.
That made me miss Drag Race Germany. It was a fun watch.
It really was. I know that it was not a well-viewed series. I know it was one of the lower-viewed Drag Race franchises. I loved it. And I miss Barbie Breakout. I'm gonna say it.
God.
I like that bitch.
Yeah, we
I
like her. We love Barbie.
We find out the bottom two, so sad. Soa and Gala. I'd switch Alyssa out with Gala. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that during Gala's notes, they are being very complimentary overall of the look. Just saying, like, these sat too high. But the guest judge said she'd buy it. Michelle had nothing but compliments about the way the dress was made.
With the padding and the trying the new things, like...
I think she should have been safe. I think Gala should have been safe, and I think Alyssa should have been in the bottom.
I agree.
Ooh.
And this lip sync is another glaring issue. in my eyes with this series is having two English as a second language people having to lip sync a song like Bang Bang, which famously has a really fast, wordy rap in it.
Oh, do you think that's why they cut the rap out?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Because they were showing a lot of Soa not really knowing the words, but I saw a few of Gala not really getting him either, and I'm not mad at that.
But I also think that it's really, in this day and age, even with Spotify and the YouTubes and such as, it's really hard to find a French-Spanish duet. I've been looking for one, you know, because I have been to Barcelona and she burned down Notre Dame, so I've been trying to come up with one for us.
Right.
It's really hard to track
No,
down.
for sure, but there's gotta be like, I
A
don't
morning
know.
after.
Before I saw that they cut out the rap, I was like, are they really gonna make these girls do a rap? Do Dancing Queen or something. Do a
Easy.
really popular, globally hit song.
I think Bang Bang is.
But like a rap?
Well, they cut the rap.
Exactly.
Do you think they filmed the rap?
Probably.
Oof. Do people not like Nicki Minaj anymore?
I don't know. I don't think so, yeah.
It's weird.
And they also turned on Jessie J. You gotta wonder, though, if it's just
Internet.
hating women.
You think women are to blame? Do you hate women?
No, I think people hate women. And though it's the Anne Hathaway of
I
it
thought
all.
you meant that it was hating women that were
No,
doing
like
it.
when-
Those hating women.
No. Like
Got
when
it.
people
Got it.
choose
I hated
to go...
when we hated Anne Hathaway.
Right, it's
I
like-
love her.
It's like, why?
Well, here's the thing. Let people be annoying. Was Anne Hathaway a little insufferable during her Les Mis press tour? Absolutely. But we shouldn't have hated her for it. We should have just been like, ugh. And we say goodbye to Soit de Muse.
Yeah, we say
I
au
think it was the
revoir.
right call. I think it was the right call.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm so sorry, but that lip sync look.
That was rough.
That's not good. So we say
Yeah.
goodbye. She goes back to France. She does not swim in the Seine because there's poop in it.
Yeah.
And we get another week of Gala trying to get RuPaul to say something nice about her.
I had a heart attack today because when I went to go watch it, my app had, this was episode 6, it had 7 and 8 already on there. But it was just the like
Preview.
placeholders. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Technology is not, it's not your forte. You're really good at other things though. Like
pooping.
I don't know though. You do it pretty chaotically. I wouldn't say that you were good at it. I would say that you do it a lot.
Yeah, but if I ever have to do it in a cup,
Quantity
my
over quality.
My aim is really good.
All right, well, we will be back next week with another episode of Global All-Stars. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe, of course, the notification bell.
Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOw.
Cameo, what?
Get a Cameo at IMHOtheSHOW.com.
Also, our merch is at dragqueenmerch.com.
Drag Queen Merch in your search for clothes. And we got a lot coming up soon because we got Dragula coming back. I'm so excited to review Dragula.
Me too.
I missed
We have
her.
Dragula, we also have, we've never done Drag Race Thailand. And Thailand is
We've
coming
never
back.
done Drag Race Thailand.
Should we do Thailand?
I think we gotta try at least.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah.
I just love my Pangina.
We
and
love
I'd love to
Pangina.
meet more of the girlies.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of the girlies, for our credits chat, can we just comment on the Emmys looks real quick?
Oh my god, of
Would that be
course.
fun? Drag.looks on Instagram has them.
The Drag Race girls.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to hear your thoughts.
Okay, let's start with the good, or the safe. Hershey Liqueur, pretty.
Gorge.
Mirage, absolutely pretty.
Gorge.
Love. A mandatory meeting, such a serve. I think it's so beautiful.
I hate that color combination.
The color choice,
I'm so
yes,
sorry.
but it is.
But it is cool.
It is referential to one of her earlier looks.
Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I love it.
Geneva Carr, I think she looks really pretty.
Yes.
Megami doing a Lydia Dietz look very current.
Very Beetlejuice.
But her
Beetlejuice.
own spin. And then Tsunami Muse looked very beautiful in a red.
Tsunami did exactly what I think I would do, whereas I just want to keep it classic and simple and beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I show up and everyone else is in giant butt costumes.
Yeah.
Not butt costumes. I don't know why I said that. Banana.
Plasma looks really pretty.
She looks like an old movie star.
She looks like an old movie star.
I do really want her to get bigger hair, though. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Just
she
a
is
bump.
doing this
Just
kind
a
of
bump.
some like it hot
Just a bump, just a bump, just a little height. You don't have to do this plasma, but if you just put add a little more plasma under your hair.
Maya, I'm on the page. I thought it was cool, but it was an interesting choice.
You know, I don't think I really vibe with her style, and that's okay.
That's okay. Dawn, I love. Someone put Dawn
amazing.
falling asleep at the red carpet.
She looks incredible, and
She's so cute. I love her kind of
and I loved her wig
fairy.
by Misty G Wigs or whatever.
Ooh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
I was so happy to see Morphine back and looking stunning.
Did you see that? Was it Entertainment Tonight or Entertainment Weekly on their Instagram story? They were showing, you know, people on the red carpet and they tag them. What they call her?
Mathene
Love. Looking amazing in all red on the red carpet. Mathene.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, we just need to tag you. What was your name? Morphine Love Dion. Got it. Thank you, Mathene. How do you go to Mathene? So weird.
I'm changing my name to Mathene.
So weird.
I'm going to do numbers. Q.
Okay, I gotta say, I loved it.
It kind of looks like bacon. No?
Well, it's a Kelly Mantle syrup.
I thought it was beautiful, but the pattern was weird to me.
Yeah, but I think it's cool.
I thought Saphira looked really beautiful.
Saphira, I mean, she's mother.
Plain Jane. Shea Coulee tweeted out, a lot of the girls are heavily influenced by Miss Poppy this year. I do think that's the case, especially here.
I loved it.
You loved big titty tattoos?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's such an odd choice. She seems to make a lot of these odd choices in these kind of random public appearances, but it's so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And it was really well done.
And then finally, winner of that season, Nymphia Wind. I don't know what this is.
I don't either.
Is it peas? And then the inside, she's kind of an alien?
She's the banana.
But nothing about this says banana.
Well, except the big banana peel and the color. And the fact that that's what she does all the time.
I guess, but why is it green?
Because she's not ripe yet. I didn't understand it. And I was just thinking about her all night of like, where was she sitting? What was she wearing while she was sitting down? She couldn't have been wearing that while she was sitting down.
Oh yeah.
Did she have a face on under it? She's so fucking stunning. I know that if I looked like that, if I looked that beautiful, I would want to go to the Emmys and meet all of these celebrities looking outrageously gorgeous. Okay? I think it's what Tsunami was thinking, of just like, keep it simple and pretty. I want to be pretty in front of these celebs. So I did think it was a bummer that people didn't get to see her face.
Yeah,
but she had fun. As long as she had fun, who cares?
Yeah.
All right, well, we are going to end it here because I have to go.
Poop.
We'll see you next week. Goodbye.